my name is Beth Hiley here for Board Game Geek. I'm sitting down with Pierre-Henri Dupont, and you're from Kama, and you've brought us Draftosaurus.
Exactly, hi.
What are we trying to do with Draftosaurus?
Draftosaurus, as the name suggests, we will draft dino meeples and put them in some enclosures in order to get as many points as possible. So Draftosaurus is a game made by the team Kaedama, so Antoine Boza, Ludovic Maublanc, Corentin Lobra and Théo Rivière. And in this game we will all have a little park with 6 enclosures. And so we will place 12 dinosaurs on this park. So at the beginning of the game, all the players will at random pick 6 dinosaurs in the bag. And every turn, they will all place 1 in an enclosure and pass them to their neighbor.
Hence the drafting.
That's the drafting. One thing, there is this condition die. It will be rolled by a player each turn, and it will tell all the other players where to place their dinosaurs. So, for example, here we have this little cup of coffee that we can see here, so right there. All the other players will have to place their dinosaurs on those 3 enclosures on the coffee side. So you have the same thing for the toilet side, in the forest, and so on. And concerning scoring points, as you can see in the different enclosures. So for example, the first one will ask you to put the same species of dinosaur in order to get more and more points.
Okay, keep going.
Yep.
All right, so we need all the same kind of dinosaurs.
All the same type of dinosaurs. Second one will just ask you to have 3 dinosaurs to be filled, and then you will score 7 points if you achieve it. The next one is pretty cute. You have to form couples. If you have 2 times the same dinosaur, you will score 5. The top right corner one is King of the Jungle. If you are the player with the most of this dinosaur, you will get 7 points. Next one is only different dinosaur. And finally, you do have the lonely one, that it has to be the only dinosaur of its species in your park. And if anytime you prefer not to place them in an enclosure, or you can't because of the condition die, you can always put them in the river, and each dinosaur will be worth 1 point. So the game lasts 12 rounds. So you pick 6 dinosaurs, place 6, then pick 6 again, place 6 again, and the game ends.
Now you've got a special enclosure over there.
Yeah, the board is double-sided, so you do have the first one I did explain, that is the easy one, and you do have a more advanced version here with a more complicated pattern for players that want to think a little bit more when placing the dinosaurs. First enclosure will ask you to put 2 different species of dinosaurs, one after another. Then you still have to form couples here, but it will be harder because there is this little
other side of the river.
bridge gap, and one part is in the forest, the other one is in plains, so the condition die will work differently for each part. In this enclosure, you will be able to place 1 dinosaur, and you will be able to move this dinosaur at the end of the game in any other enclosure. This big one, you will have to start from the bottom. You will place dinosaurs that have to be different when you go up. And finally, the last one, you will place a dinosaur and you will score 2 points each time your right neighbor has this dinosaur in its park.
So definitely recommend starting with this side.
Yeah, you
initially.
have to start with this side, and when you feel comfortable, you can try to spice up a little bit.
And the base game is going to, of course, come with all of these awesome dino meeples.
You do have 6 different species, 10 units per species.
So if you guys want to check out a lot of good dino fun, this is Draftosaurus, which is from Kama and Pierre and me. Thank you for letting us take a quick look. Anything else you wanted to tell us about it?
Well, it's just been released in Europe, and it will arrive in the US on next month, so in March.
All right, so stay tuned, coming soon, and that is Draftosaurus.
Thank you.